And good day there, YouTube. Stampede Valkyrie coming back at you again with another In the Wild video. Got a couple bars recently, so there's going to be a string of these videos as they come out. But this one here is another Aerodynic. This is actually looks to be a Model 24. It's got end lamps. It's got alley lights, so it's at least an EAH. Overall condition's actually pretty good. I've already taken the screws out of the sides. You get a good picture of what this thing looks like. There is a dent in the grill, as you can see. If I get in there, the light kind of shows you the dent in the rear part of the speaker grill. I can probably bang that out. There's another small dent, much more minor. I'm not really too concerned about that, though. That just gives it character. I'd have to take these three guys out. I'm not really, again, why people use screws that rust instead of stainless screws. I have no idea. Looking underneath, it's got the trim ring is there. It's got A-style feet. You have to bear with me as I'm speeding this up a little bit, as it's the weather's starting to go a little south on me. But again, just a good overall view. Alley lights. Coming back around to the back. Your wiring harness. And so on and so forth. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull these off. We're going to give you a good picture as the end cap comes off, which is interesting. Considering these domes are actually in pretty good shape, I'm just going to have to re-adhere that dome, or re-adhere the end cap to the dome, probably with some silicone. But bear with me one moment here. Let me pull these off, and we'll come back to it. So coming back to it now, with the domes out of the way, we've got a good overall look of the bar and the condition that it's in. I did some changes just recently here. This rotator here was just bent completely, so I kind of bent it back. As you can see, it's still kind of wobbling out there, but this isn't installed right either. So you can see this is actually not installed properly. It's kind of a dirt nut. This is a dirty one. Looks like whoever had this before me tried to clean it up, but either didn't do it properly or whatever. It does read, the tag does read 24 EAH, A1H tag, and the SAE tag is 85, and the tag on the motor says 91. So it's a different motor. From what I'm told, though, that motor doesn't work. As you can see, it's not connected, but I'm being told that that motor does not function. I need to find out the reason why it doesn't function. I guess I can play around with that and figure that one out. But you've got your bulkhead mirrors. Those are good to go. I mean, besides it being dirty, I'm not sure what this is. This is, somebody lost the clip for it, so they kind of ghettoed the clip for that guy. Actually, they ghettoed the clip for all of them, which is disappointing, to say the least. It's a way to keep the bulbs in, but not the right way. On this side, these guys all have their clips, which is nice. This is not the right bulb, though, for an alley light. I don't even know what these are, to be honest with you. I'm going to see if I can... 4411s for the end lamps. Usually they're 4414s. 4411s, I think, are the alleys. And I don't know what that is. I can't see it. Now it's a 4416. Barely see it on the bottom there. So the one alley is a 4416. Coming across back over here, we've got... I can't see these. I don't even think you can see them unless I take the bulbs out. I don't see what that guy is. The one in the center, I'm not sure what the deal with that is, with that strip going around. I guess that's to keep the bulbs from rattling around. That's kind of ghetto. So again, this is your wild finds. People not knowing what's going on. The end lamp here is a halogen bulb, though. It's an H... From what I'm reading here, it's an H7614. You can maybe make that out if you look close enough. I can't really get in there better with this camera, but H7614. The front lamp is... no idea. I can't see it. Yeah, it's upside down, so I don't know what the deal with this. Again, this is another one of these things where he probably lost the clips, and good luck finding the clips, so they kind of just ghetto rigged the bulbs together. These rotators, you can see, are all actually kind of bent. So I don't know what the hell happened over here. Something happened on this side of the bar that caused an issue. That'll have to be fixed at some point. Again, this is not the, as with that other Aerodynic video that I shot earlier this week, you can see it's missing the top two. So this is the older style, or the newer style, Model 24 front cover for the Aerodynic. The other one has the full ones across. Hence the reason why I was kind of excited that I had an older version of this bar, or a first gen one with that other one. But que sera, sera. Coming around this side, again, dirt. Lots of dirt. Yeah, just a whole lot of dirt. What is it? Bulbs aren't correct, but a whole lot of dirt. And no flasher on this, so there is no flasher installed on board, which means the flasher on this probably was an outboard flasher. Now I can change that and kind of go do what I want. There is a speaker in here if I can actually get to it. Hold on a moment. See if we can get a picture of that speaker. Only reason why I know that is because this bar is as heavy as all get out. It needs to go on a diet. So there it is. Hold on. Let's get near the top. Zoom out a little bit. No, maybe, whatever. It's there if I can actually get close enough and see if the light picks it up. There is a speaker in there. It looks to be. Ooh, it's a 200. Ooh, that's interesting. So it's a TS200. You can see it a little bit. It's a TS200. That's uncommon. Actually, that's pretty rare, the 200-watt speakers for these lights. So that's a good find. I guess that kind of balances stuff out. But anyway, here it is in a nutshell. Again, this is just a quick look. You're seeing as I see it. A couple things that I need to change on it that I see right off the bat. It needs to be cleaned. Bang that dent out. Remove those top 3 screws and get rid of those rust rings. It's got A feet. The feet on here will probably stay unless I steal them from some other bar or from other purpose. The nice thing about this is the length of this cable as I come out and actually kind of flip it around. That's an original Federal cable, and that's pretty long. I'm going to say that this is probably spec length. This is at least a 20-footer as I take a video of nothing. Anyway, at least a 20-foot cable, which is actually really nice. So I can probably take the cable off this and put it on another bar if it comes down to it. But there it is in a nutshell. Again, I'm going to keep this one kind of short. We just crossed the 7-minute mark. You can kind of see what's wrong on here, what needs to be done. Just a quick summarization. Well, I don't know what this is. Whatever. It's good for now, but it's going to go. This stuff, that's going to go. I'm going to have to take a look at these rotators, see if I can save them. This one was bent pretty badly. I bent it back. The motor doesn't work apparently. I need to find out why. That's pretty easy for a motor swap. If it comes down to it and I can't fix it, I have a guy that will fix motors, so that's not a lost cause either. Moving across the bar, dirt, whole lot of dirt, and obviously the bang out of the small dent here. Get rid of these 3 screws and get rid of those rusts, and then the dent that you can see if I get in the light just right here, that needs to come out too. Other than that, that's it. All right, YouTube. And again, another unboxing, Aerodynic Model 24 EAH. All right, you have a good day.